Hey, Cindy here. You know, when I first got into network marketing, I was 29 years old, and that's been a few years back. Um, I got into it because my husband and I were looking for a way out of our 8 to 5 jobs. Actually, neither one of us had an 8 to 5 job. We had more like, I had like a 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. job, and my husband had more of a leave on Monday morning and come back Friday night job. So he traveled all the time. We had a small girl, a small baby daughter, and she was living at daycare. I stayed home with her the first year, and then I went back to work because we liked having that dual income and making more money. And so I went back to work. She lived at daycare. And when she got to be about 3.5, almost 4, we really started looking at, okay, what can we do? Another type of business that we could do where I could get out of my job and get home with her, because she was getting ready to go to kindergarten. And I'm like, I don't want her to go from kindergarten and get on a bus and go to a daycare and tell someone at daycare how her day was. That just broke my heart, to think about her having to try to tell somebody that really didn't love her like her mom or her dad, and tell them about what she learned that day or anything like that, or what happened that maybe hurt her feelings. You know, who was she going to talk to? Was anybody going to listen? And that really stirred me up. And I said, we've got to figure this out. I do not want that to happen to our daughter. And so I know my hair is very frizzy. So we started looking at things that we could do, and we looked at everything, and we did not have a lot of money to spend like on a franchise or anything like that, and there weren't that many even for sale at that time. So we actually started looking at network marketing, and it was actually not even called network marketing then. It was called multi-level marketing. And we started looking at it, and we joined a few companies. We failed miserably. In fact, it's hard to even say we failed, because we just didn't do anything. We bought a bunch of products and signed up, and then we just, kind of just got scared and, just looked at each other and said, we have no idea what to do. We don't really want to do this. We weren't passionate about any of the products. And so one day a friend of ours referred someone to us, and we ended up getting on that product of that company, and I got really excited about how that product made me feel. And so that is really when we really started this industry, was because I got excited about how a product made me feel. And I thought, well, if it makes me feel like this, it's going to make other people feel like this. So I thought I can talk to people about that. So that's how we got started. Have a good day.